Immerse yourself in luxury at our new Tammy Fender Holistic Spa. This holistic haven overlooking the sea offers a wide range of wellness treatments to choose from, including Tammy Fender's legendary facial treatments, energetic balancing services, and a vast range of body treatments and massage modalities. Experience Drift, a new social and dining experience inspired by our location on the ocean and a love for sailing. Get down to monkey business at the Monkey Bar, where you can enjoy handcrafted cocktails, lighter fare, and a beautiful location to hang for a night out with family, friends, and coworkers. Enjoy 50 Ocean's panoramic second-level floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the beautiful Atlantic Ocean as it washes ashore the white sands of Delray Beach. Check out Opal Collection's Delray Sands Resort on Highland Beach. Located directly on the ocean in the exclusive community of Highland Beach, Delray Sands welcomes guests to an intimate 115-room resort. Good morning, Delray Beach. We are here at the incredible Opal Grand at Drift. I am obsessed with this place. I don't want to leave. And I know I say this often, but I mean, really, like, how is all of this incredibleness in Delray Beach? I mean, we were at the spa last week. You can come over here and get something to eat or drink.
This is a beautiful restaurant.
Right?
This is, I think, when you look, I mean, you look at the theme Drift and you come in and you see all of the wood, you just see everything down to the details. So that whoever was the interior designer or whatever it may be, I mean, it was very thought out. Well
everything.
Thought out. Yeah,
everything is well thought out. And you guys know by now, I like to talk about details. Every single thing has been thought out, like you said. Like these details everywhere. I mean, from the ceiling and the textures, it is phenomenal. It's the perfect place to come for a date or, thank you. Okay, so cheers to Drift and the Opal Grand. I mean, this is just a phenomenal place. And for any occasion, okay, you gotta try it. Oh, this is good. This is the perfect way to start your day and do a staycation here if you're local and come and eat and drink and enjoy the spa. Come for a date night or friends or holiday party because they open in a couple days.
Right, and this is all, I mean, with this resort, is almost everything is inclusive.
Everything.
Like you have everything right here.
You don't need to leave. You could come here and stay and pretend you're not at home.
You do everything. I mean, I can't wait to talk to their staff and really get more questions answered.
Well, there's an incredible team. So we got to talk to everybody before we started filming, and I mean, everybody here is lovely. Like, this is hospitality, top tier hospitality.
Top tier.
Where you come and everybody is welcoming and you really do not want to leave.
I like it. I like it already.
So should we start inviting them on?
Yeah,
because we got a stacked show today.
Let's do it. Let's do it. So who's our first guest?
So first we have Sean McCusker, the Drift Assistant Director of Food and Beverage. So he's going to be your new favorite.
Food and beverage.
Food and beverage.
We're going to change his title.
Yeah.
We're going to change his title. But we're going to keep food and beverage.
How are you?
Hey, Sean, how's it going?
Great to see you.
Thank you for having us. The menu is amazing. I mean, this, phenomenal.
Thank you.
Like, this is next level mimosa. So, what was, because we're obsessed with how this feels.
Sure.
Where did Drift come from? Like, the concepts. Like, can you tell us a little bit about how this all came to be?
Sure. So at its origins, it comes from the Southern Cross, the idea of visiting exotic ports, having excursions when you go on vacations, experiencing the cultures that come with those experiences. So in order to tie that together, you'll find that the menu is Mediterranean inspired, but also has elements of Italian touches with pasta and a brick oven. The cocktail program is incredibly innovative as to elicit some experiences you would get, you know, if you were in the Caribbean, for example. So bringing that all and tying that into the coastal exposure that we have here right on Delray Beach, we figured we kind of tied it up and we have it here.
Oh, you did. You tied it up with a beautiful bow. I mean, this is phenomenal. I've been, you know, hoarding this menu because the drinks are so cool. Like, it's not just your basic martini. Like, every single thing on here is amazing. There's seafoam. I was like, I don't know what seafoam is, but I need to know. I mean,
sounds good.
Right?
I don't know seafood. People are like, what, seafood?
No,
But no, it makes
delicious.
it's interesting.
Yes.
It's different.
And it comes back
Right.
to the whole concept of the restaurant. And I like that everything is tied back together. And the names of the drinks and the elements in the drinks are exactly what you said. I feel like I'm on vacation just reading the menu.
Right.
You want to come and relax and
Yes.
stay like you're on a beautiful yacht.
Well, it's great to hear you say that, because that was the vision that we had in mind, was to be able to have somebody walk into the restaurant and feel that they're disconnected from their daily life, be able to escape, drift away per se, but also be able to explore something they're not used to seeing. A cocktail menu that's innovative beyond what they're used to seeing when they walk into a craft cocktail bar. Step it up a notch using foams that you're going to see later on from our mixologists. Changing up the martini programs, you know, definitely creating elements that are a little bit elevated, that don't become standard anymore.
So can people come and eat here if they're not staying here?
Absolutely, we're open to the general public.
And
7
where
days
do
a
they
week.
find out? So they can come and get a reservation and make sure they check it out and get on the list.
They can feel free to call the property directly. We do take reservations over the phone internally. Online, we have driftdelray.com, where they can find out more information about the concept, about us, our menus that are offered as well.
Well, you know, on a stretch of Delray Beach where there is a lot of restaurants.
Yes.
I think, you know, when we're talking to people, there's a new restaurant coming. There's a new, and people's like, well, what is the difference?
Right.
What is what sets you apart from all of the other restaurants along Atlantic Avenue?
Right. I think our standard of service absolutely sets us apart from the other restaurants on Atlantic Avenue. While there are absolute talent on this avenue, we're looking to be able to be a competitor in that market, be able to bring a level of service provided that we're proud of, strategic steps of service, wow the guests, show them something they may not have thought was going to be part of their dining experience. The server is almost their tour guide through our restaurant, showing them the different aspects of our live chef station. You know, the bar itself, we have a spirit room where that's essentially a mixologist workstation. You know, there's a lot of key points to the restaurant that isn't just sitting down at a table and having an order taker, right? We're trying to create that element of an elevated experience where the guest feels welcome and the guest essentially wants to return and try it again.
That is awesome.
I mean, absolutely. And even just when you walk in the hotel, it's consistent from the moment you step foot on property. Everybody is welcoming. You really are excited to be here, and they're excited to have you, which is nice.
Absolutely.
And especially being a local person, I think Jamel's right. It's having something new and exciting and fresh,
Right.
because we have
Yes.
so many wonderful places, and we'll just take them all because there's enough days in the week to be able to come and hang out. But I can't wait to come and try the food and the drinks. I mean, from this little sample we just had, that's like extra good mimosa.
A little sample, yeah. I'll get a
He's
refill.
ready to have the chug it.
What's
as
that
soon
song?
as the
Say
thing-
Whenever you're ready to join us.
Is there anything else that you want to make sure that you mention?
Absolutely. So we'll be opening the middle of this month. We're very excited. It's been a long awaiting time to be able to open our doors. Spent a lot of hard work in getting our team ready for it. Of course, the interior here is something that we're incredibly proud of. Very much looking forward to show the public. And please come and enjoy Drift.
Yeah.
right.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very
so
much.
We
Yes.
can't wait to see you again.
Likewise.
Likewise.
I mean, this menu is really, really good.
So I've seen a couple things in there, so yes.
He's ready. He will not be coming back to work today because
Not
we
at all.
have things to do here. So, do you want to bring on the next
Yeah,
guest?
so our next guest, Miss Brianna Henry, Assistant Director of Food and Beverage at the Grand Opal, Oceanfront
Grand.
Resort. Opal Grand, I'm sorry. Opal Grand. So Brianna,
And we also have Peter Matthew, mixologist, who was so kind to come and bring us this lovely beverage.
Peter, thank you very much,
Hi,
Peter.
How are
Oh,
you
they're behind us.
both? I know.
Y'all
I was
just
like, wait, where'd they go?
Oh man, so you guys are really behind the magic. They
Yes.
really make people smile when they come into the restaurant when you
Yes.
pour them a drink. Like it's so tell us, like, what's your forte? Like, what's that special drink on the menu that you really think that's really gonna set Drift apart?
My favorite drink on the menu, my personal favorite,
Yeah.
which I think everybody would love. Everybody loves a whiskey sour.
Uh-huh.
So our twist on the whiskey sour, we have a guava elderflower whiskey sour.
Wow.
Flavor everywhere. So we have a Japanese whiskey, a Toki Japanese whiskey, and we have the guava syrup, and we add Saint Germain to it, and we also do a Saint Germain foam.
The foam. See, that's what I'm talking about. That is so cool. And like all of the ingredients in there are so special. Like, come on. I don't know. I'm excited about that one too. And then there was another one that we were talking about that you said is another good one. I love gin, so I always ask, what's the best gin drink?
She love kind. She like every kind of drink. They talking about she love.
I like every kind of good drink, so I'll be here a lot.
So the Clover Club is the best gin drink on the menu. So it's a classic raspberry flavor that you can't go wrong with it. You can't go wrong. So if you're vegan and you don't like egg whites, so we use aquafaba. If you like egg whites as well, we can always accommodate that as well. So anybody can have any drinks on the menu.
One thing that I think is really awesome that you have as well are the spirit-free cocktails, because not everyone drinks. So I think it's a way for people to feel included and be able to participate and try something special and not have to have the alcohol, which I think is a really amazing thing that you've done here.
We really wanted everyone to be able to participate in the case that you don't drink, so that way you have an option as well, a fun option.
Right.
Oh yeah, they're definitely fun. Like, I mean, you have a blueberry mojito. Like, how fun.
Brianna, what's your favorite drink?
My favorite is the Anchors Away.
Oh.
I think that's going to be a crowd favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
I know, they all, I'm telling you. Like, I got here a couple minutes early, was looking.
I think we have to do some type of like taste test of some of these
He wants
drinks.
to taste that. So I have a question about the foam. So we keep seeing and talking about the foam. So what exactly is it?
Okay, so foam, typically, so you need egg whites, but you can use aquafaba, which is a chickpea juice we use. And also, you need the liquor, you need the lemon juice, and simple syrup. So for the Saint Germain foam, we use the Saint Germain, we use aquafaba, we use lemon juice, and simple syrup. So we use a whipped cream canister, so we charge it with ISI whipper, and then shake it, put it in the fridge for 30 minutes.
This is science at its finest.
This is science.
Peter.
Really
Yes.
mixologist.
Yes.
Can we make it for you?
Oh my gosh, please.
hold on.
I didn't want to ask. I didn't want to come and impose,
Did
but
she just say?
for the two of us, anytime there's something delicious, we're there.
Look, I'll clean up
Yes,
the
we
place.
would love to see.
I'll wash dishes and everything.
Please.
Yes, yes.
Let's do
So
it.
the first one is gonna be the guava elderflower whiskey salt, my
Yes.
favorite on the menu.
It sounds so good.
It is
And
beautiful.
something smells delicious. I don't know
You
what
As
is
I-
happening,
As
but
I,
it
as I
seems
look
good.
around and you take a look at the restaurant, you got the different style of seatings from the high tops. You got the booths,
Yep.
the low tops. You got the bar area. So, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So you got a private room in here. It's not
There's
too many.
I think there's two private areas.
There's not a lot of
There's
places
one-
on the avenue that have like private dining rooms.
And for the people who want a private room to be seen, because we know you're out there, you really want to be seen being fancy, they're glass. So everyone can see you and your friends having the time
Yes.
of your life, which I think is so fun. So people can feel part of the party even though you're not welcome.
You know what? I think I want to have my birthday party. My birthday is coming up. It's right
I'm
around the corner.
coming. I'm coming.
Yeah, it's in October, so it's right around the corner.
Right. I was like, wait a minute. Do you realize what month it is, Jamel? You just had your birthday. We're going to start planning early.
We can celebrate it before the end of the year.
Oh,
Put it on
here's
your
a dance event.
Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Ready to
Aging
go.
yourself, Jamel.
No, I'm sorry. Nobody don't know that song.
I do. Oh, we're getting old.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh, this is beautiful.
Sorry.
Oh, wow.
It's cute.
That is gorgeous, Peter.
Pull mine in the
Beautiful,
red cup.
beautiful drink.
He just wants it for himself. He's like, good thing you only made one, because it's for me.
For Amanda.
So,
As long as no pineapple.
and then the best of the best.
The foam! Okay, guys, so we've been talking about this for the last little bit, so.
Oh.
Wow, that is gorgeous. See, it's the detail.
All right.
You guys really have thought of everything. I mean, look how beautiful. Who wouldn't want that handed to you? It makes you feel like you're on vacation.
Oh.
Oh, wow. This really is art, like art.
Yep.
It is.
Yeah.
This is not just like, oh, I'm gonna get a drink.
Perfect for the
This
gram,
is-
right? For Instagram.
Oh my God, which is what everybody's going for. Which, on that note, you guys have nailed it. There is, when I was in here, I was like, where should we take a picture? There's 84 different spots. I don't know. We should take one in front of everything.
We'll just go around and take pictures everywhere.
I mean,
That's right.
it's stunning.
Go.
Wow.
Fantastic.
It is so pretty. I
Of
don't
the-
want
of
us
the
to mess it
flower.
up, but you can go ahead and mess it up.
Enjoy.
Wow, that's stunning. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All
My
right, you're
pleasure.
up, sir.
Ah.
I know you want. He's
Cheers.
like, look at him.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is good. And this is made with the foam
Saint
is made
Germain
with
foam,
egg?
yes.
That's
There's
good.
no egg in it.
Oh,
We
this one
can
doesn't
add
have
eggs if you'd like eggs,
Okay.
but this is the aquafaba juice,
like
which
this.
is the vegan option. if
This
you'd
is
like.
oh, wow.
Yes.
That's amazing.
This is good.
It is good.
I don't know what yours. No, you go ahead and try.
I don't know.
I think she would like the gin cocktail. Though.
You know,
You said you like
we
gin,
already
right?
talked. I'm always for the gin. So, what else do you want people to know about your cocktails and your menu and the delicious food here as well?
I think regarding the bar, we really want to communicate, kind of like what Sean said, the level of service that we want to convey. So if you sit at this bar, it's like you're sitting at home at our bar. So we really want to just communicate that level of service and friendliness and art mixology.
I mean, this is top notch. And I have to say, from the moment we sat down here, he was wonderful. So, you know, I mean, I really am excited, and I think everybody who comes and checks it out, you are going to be blown away. Because you hear us talking about these things, but when you step foot in here, it's a different kind of level. And that's going to be gone in a second, so.
I don't blame him.
Thank you so much. And thank you for making this beautiful drink for us.
My pleasure.
Yes, yes. Oh my God.
So good.
Yes.
Every week we're like, oh, we wish that we could have some delicious food and drinks, and ask and you shall receive, because I mean,
smell
this
some food. I
is.
see some. Let's
I
go.
know.
Let's go.
Oh.
Hold on. I don't know.
Are we supposed to be moving it? Okay, we are.
Let's take
Let's
a
move.
walk.
I'm like, wait a minute, food, we're running away.
Righty.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay, so do you want to introduce the
Yes.
man who has just made your dreams come
Hi,
true?
good morning.
This is the executive chef. This is the most important man in the building. You know, the guys over there, you know, they tickle your taste buds with the drinks, and then he comes over and fills your belly, have you feeling great. So what do we have here, chef?
Hi, good morning. So we'll start over here. We have a labna dip. Labna is a strained Greek yogurt that's mixed with some seasonings, oregano, herbs, some sumac, and then we garnish it with some chopped pistachios, some pomegranate aerials, and some mint. And we have a nice little array of locally sourced organic vegetables and some nice crispy lavash crackers for you to taste it with.
This is
a
insane.
beautiful setup.
Okay, I'm gonna move my head so you can get a good shot of this, because this food looks as good as it smells, which I can only imagine what it tastes
You
like.
know, they always say you eat with your eyes, right?
Yeah.
So, and this is beautiful.
Stunning. Like, the presentation is beautiful, and the ingredients and the colors and the textures.
Okay. So are you gonna try the dip?
I'm taking it all.
Taking it off. So
Yes.
what do we have here?
Here we have, this is what we call our skillet focaccia. It's a nice artisan-made focaccia. We serve it with a Parmesan fonduta and a wild blueberry butter.
Oh.
Yes, and it's a fantastic combination.
Blueberry butter.
Blueberry butter.
Stunning.
Yes.
Yes, yes. And then.
And then here we have our wild mushroom pizza. We have it is with a truffled cauliflower cream for the sauce. Aged Gouda is the cheese, and then we butter poach the mushrooms for like about a couple hours in the oven, low and slow. And then we just top it with a little arugula salad with some shaved cheese and some more truffle.
Oh my gosh.
You can't just stand there and look
I
at it. You
know,
have to
there's
try
not a
something.
napkin or a plate. I don't want to dirty their beautiful place.
Here you go.
Thank you. Well,
Well,
We-
I'll go. I'm gonna
we're
try.
allowed
the
to
pizza.
try, because this looks so good. I
I
don't want
thought
to let
think
this
you
go.
should.
I thought it was fake at first, but it
It's
looks
so stunning. Oh wait, are we allowed to steal it? Can I steal one of these plates?
Absolutely.
It's like, I'm not sure who I'm asking about plates, and we're taking it. Okay. So good. I mean, this sounds insane.
Oh wow. Yeah, this is really good. And that crust from that brick oven pizza, the dough is so chewy and nice. It's got the right crunch, and that nice soft is very, oh my gosh, this is good. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
This
Speechless.
is phenomenal.
Good.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to come back. When do you open? So we can come and get some of this.
Yes.
So will you have lunch? Are people able to come and take it to go?
Yes, we will be having lunch. I think people can place to-go orders if they would like.
This is what we're gonna start having for lunch.
Yeah, that's what you got to try.
So you try
Okay, so
this.
how do you suggest?
I
we eat this
personally
one?
eat it with the blueberry butter and the Parmesan
So you put
fondue
both.
too.
Okay.
Yes, rosemary,
Let me try it how you
blueberry, and cheese all works very well together.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, this is like best day ever for us.
Really good. Yes.
We love food and drinks, and
Thank you guys very
Next
much.
level. Thank you.
Blueberry butter, that is something totally different. And then we do have somebody else that's coming on. So
Should we invite
Amanda,
her? Should we invite her on?
Amanda, you worry about the food. Let's go back. We
I
have
know.
a show to do.
I'm sorry, guys. This is too good. You distracted
We have a
us.
show to do.
I'm always excited to have food. Oh, I can go back.
Let's come
Okay.
back. You thought we were
Don't
on
take us
break.
away, though, please.
Okay.
I
Thought
thought
we
we
were on
got a
break.
minute. We're getting signs yelled at us, so we need to come and do our job.
Yes, yes,
okay.
yeah.
So, you have not been a stranger to this show, Miss Julia. We have Julia Phillips, the general manager of the Opal Grand. Okay.
I'm sorry, Julia.
Sorry,
She
Julia.
got
We were too
carried
excited
away.
about your food and your drinks here that we forgot we were filming a show. So we got to see this when you first reopened.
Yes.
I mean, and it was spectacular then. And we didn't think it could get any better. And then you did it again and again. How do you guys keep on building this spectacular experience and somehow one-upping yourself?
We are so fortunate to have the most amazing team. It's all about the team and the creativity in every area, and we are just so thrilled. We open officially tomorrow. The food, the drinks, it really is, as we were talking about earlier, just art.
Yes.
And I wanted to try some of this food with you.
Well, you're gonna come. We're gonna eat.
We're going to go back and try it again. So
Absolutely, absolutely. But no, we're so thrilled to have you here to experience this before the doors open tomorrow.
We are so excited. I mean, this has been, we've been anxiously awaiting since we came before and heard about what was happening here. And I mean, to be here in this environment, I mean, you saw, we forgot we were filming and we just were hanging out and felt like we were at someone's beautiful home. I mean, this is just spectacular.
I have a question for you because I know I was telling all the people we were going to be filming here and that there was a restaurant opening. It was like, what, a restaurant? And the one question people asked about was parking.
Yes.
And that was the biggest issue.
Oh,
So
that's
can
a
you
good
answer that
question.
question for a lot of people when
Absolutely.
it comes to the parking?
We have a couple of different options. We have our amazing valet service, and then we have the parking garage, so you can either valet or self-park.
You have no excuses at all, people.
No, none.
There's valet, so guess what?
You
just
can
valet.
freebie over,
Oh, yeah.
like I do when I come, if you don't want to have to deal with parking at all. I mean, there is a million options, and listen, if you don't come, that's on you, because they have made it insanely easy and quite the experience.
No, when it comes to food, I always tell people, like, food and dining is an experience
Yes.
at the end of the day.
Yes.
You know, so you want every part of that experience, from the parking, just to coming into the restaurant, the greeting of your staff. I mean, in a way that Sean was just speaking about, the element about everything being a tour guide. I mean, that server being a tour guide. I mean, that's a wonderful experience that you want when you're coming out and dining or even just coming to have drinks. You know, that is great. So that was that thing that really stood out for me from different restaurants along the avenue. So I think you guys really hit that on the head.
Absolutely.
piece.
Thank you. Yes.
So what is your favorite thing?
I was gonna ask the same question.
Oh, hold up.
Do you have a favorite?
I'll let you go ahead.
No,
and
no,
finish
you
this.
did first. You go. You go.
I actually do the flatbread, which is one of the options over here, is just phenomenal. And what I love about it is you can have a gluten-free crust option,
Oh,
which is
wow.
actually cauliflower. So for me, I do the gluten-free thing, and it's just spectacular.
That's
so you have to try
amazing.
it.
Wow. So the flatbread. Now that blueberry butter.
I didn't even get to try it. I got swooped away.
Don't worry about it. I'll try it, everything. I'll eat it all for you. We can try it when we go back over there. But the blueberry butter is phenomenal. The pizza
Oh my gosh,
is awesome.
that was insane.
So when he talked about the Mediterranean style. He said there's a little Italian twist, because that was going to be my question. So it was just like, is this a steakhouse? Because some people were saying it was a steakhouse that was coming in and different things. How do you identify yourself? I know you said it was a mosh pit of different elements from the Caribbean, but how do you identify it really in one word? What can you say about Drip?
Oh my goodness, it's difficult to put it into one word, but it's we're nautical, we're right by the ocean, so you've got just an amazing coastal flair, and then everything in between.
Amazing. And I mean, just the property in general is just so spectacular. And the flower, every time I come here, I take pictures of your flower arrangements and post them because it's so beautiful. And it really is. You created quite the experience. And the hospitality, as we've been talking about all episode, really is next level. And that starts with you and your team. And thank you for what you're creating here for all of us in Delray Beach.
But if you're not about Drift, you guys have some other locations. You have like a little coffee shop. You want to talk about the different parts that you have on your campus or really on your property?
Yeah, absolutely. So we with the addition of Drift, we have so many options for our, not just our hotel guests, but anyone that wants to come and dine with us. We have the Monkey Bar, which is inside the resort. We also have the Beach Market Cafe, where you can get grab and goes, different coffees, amazing smoothie bowls. I mean, the options and choices are just endless.
So, it's very, I mean, I'm impartial or biased because it's Delray, but to have a resort here and to have all these options, like we were saying, is a one-stop shop.
Yes! Thank you, Sean. I was like, where'd it go? He took it away. I'm like starting to sweat. I'm like, don't take it.
It's a one-stop shop. So
Absolutely.
even if you just want to come here and have a date,
Yes.
here, you just come to the spa. I mean, at the bar, you got the restaurant.
Yeah.
You have everything. You got
don't
the
need to
pool.
leave.
No, you don't need to leave.
You don't.
Which is what I love when you're on vacation. You don't have to think about it. You can just relax and you walk a few steps this way or that way and it's all here and it's all spectacular. It's not like when you think, oh, I'm staying at a place and I guess I'm going to stay on property. This is a place you want to stay. You don't need to leave. And the beach is literally what? 50 steps, maybe?
Jump across the street.
Jump across the street.
Jump across the street. I just thank you so much for having us and being able to show this to everybody in Delray Beach before you open is really exciting.
Yes. So I want to try one of these little.
You better pass one over. Well, you got to put that on it too, Jamel. That
That's the
beautiful
Greek
dip.
yogurt?
Yeah, the dip. And
Pass
I mean,
it over
look at
here.
the vegetables too. Julia, would
Let's
you
put it
like
right here in the
some?
middle.
I never say no to chef's creation.
Yes, we love it. So we're going to try this together. So because we forgot what we were doing earlier,
Yes.
I'm going to take a little piece. Okay, Miss Julia, you want? Okay, so I mean, the texture is what I love about it, and the colors. Okay, I don't have a napkin. I'm like,
I forgot the name.
it was.
Whatever you call this.
We're going to post it, the names of the things that we had, so you can
Yeah.
get
What's
them
it-
again.
what's-
What was this called again?
It's called our labna.
Labna. Never had labna before.
Oh my gosh, this is
The
amazing.
first one won't be the last. Trust me. And the Greek. What is it? Is a Greek dip like?
It's strained Greek yogurt until it's strained and really thick and kind of almost resembles like a cream cheese.
Oh my God. I don't like Greek yogurt, but I love this.
This is
like,
incredible.
this is good.
Delicious.
Oh, I can't wait till I can come here for lunch. If you
I'm
can't
sleeping
find
here,
me,
listen.
I'm probably here. This is
After I finish eating here today, after I have a couple drinks, I'm going up to room. I don't know which room I'm gonna sleep in tonight, but I'm going to find a bed and a pillow. I don't even need a room. Just give me a pillow and I'll lay in the corner here in the restaurant.
This is spectacular.
This is really good. This
Is there
really-
anything else that you want everyone to know about your property in general?
Just that we are open tomorrow for Drift, and we would love you to come and visit us, join us for the Monkey Bar, for Drift, come and stay at the resort. There's no better place to be in Delray Beach.
So for Drift, is it like breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Or is it just dinner? Like, what are the hours?
So right now it's going to be dinner, starting Monday, lunch and dinner.
So exciting.
And then for the Monkey Bar, it will be breakfast and cocktails in the evening.
So what time do you want us here tomorrow?
Be here by 5 p.m.
5 p.m. We
5
expect to
p.m.
see all of you
I'll be here
because
at 4:35 because they
he's
know
gonna be at the door waiting in line.
earliest
First
to be
in
on time. They
line.
know I'm early at everything. So.
We'll be ready. We'll be waiting for you.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for everything, Miss Julia. This was a spectacular presentation and property, and I'm just blown away.
Yeah, I am blown away.
We are so excited that you came to join us.
So thank you guys for having us.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
So, there are always amazing things happening in Delray Beach, and one is Love's Topic Day, and we have Deanna DiCrepio coming to join us.
Oh, good. How are you?
Welcome.
I'm sorry.
How excited are you? Would you like a cracker?
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
I mean, this is phenomenal.
Looks so good. My mouth is watering.
Right. So tell us a little bit about your event and where it is and what's going on.
Yeah, so Love's Perfect Day was an event that was created with the support of the YPAD section of the Delray Chamber of Commerce. We're raising money for Desi's Second Chance Animal Rescue. It's going to be Sunday, January 30th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Opportunities in Delray Beach.
Nice.
There's tons of activities, completely family friendly and of course pet friendly. So we're really excited and we're ready to see everyone there.
So when you talk about opportunities, I think there's another way. So what is opportunities? So how did that merge happen?
So opportunities kind of happen because it's that Sunday fun day type of place.
Right.
So the concept behind it is come have fun with it, enjoy yourselves for a good cause. You know, we noticed that there was a lot of adoption happening over the pandemic, which is amazing, but those places still need to stay open. So it was something that YPAD and I put our heads together and we said, well, let's do something fun because that's what we're all about, and also for a good cause.
Yes.
I love it.
So there's a lot of pet lovers.
Yes.
here,
Yes,
You
yes,
know, in this area. So if you guys, so what site, like, is there any information that they can find online in
Yeah,
regards to
so
the event?
on Instagram or Facebook, you can follow us at Love's Perfect Day. Of course, a little play
love
on
the name. I love the
Yeah,
name.
a little
Big
play
time.
on words. My dog's name is Love, so that's kind of
I
how
was
it was
gonna
all
ask,
formulated.
okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of all formulated with her in mind, but yeah, and we have sponsorship opportunities, of course, available. You can donate to our GoFundMe page. You can give away a raffle item. We do have vendor tables also still available. So all that, you can email me at lovesperfectday@gmail.com to find out more. But it's going to be a really fun, exciting event.
So you can have drinks with a cause.
You can have a
Yes.
drinks, you can have
You
food,
can try
play
the
some
beers.
games.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also are going to be announcing on Instagram today an Instagram giveaway. So it will be a custom painting of your pet, of your choice, and it's going to be live painted at the event.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
Yeah, so make sure to follow us
So
along.
are people allowed to bring their pets with them? To
It's
the event?
completely pet friendly. So we do ask that all pets are leashed, just for safety because it is on a main road, but
Yeah.
it's completely pet friendly, it's kid friendly, and it's of course the adult friendly.
What a fun
Hold on, did you hear that part, the adult friendly part?
Adult
That means it's alcohol.
It's a little bit adult friendly.
Well, I mean, we've been to Opportunities and we tried everything he had there.
And I left out of there
He
on one
probably
leg.
got
I left out
worried
on
when
one
he saw
leg,
it
just
coming.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
you know.
it was.
That was a good day.
That's where you had your
Yeah.
last birthday. We were there.
Exactly, I'm having another birthday
He's
party
making
here
it for his
today.
birthday. So what a fun event. What a great cause. And I love that you guys are doing it with YPAD. It's such a
Yes.
great group of people.
Yeah.
And I mean, come on out. So what was the date for that again? And where can you
January
find
30th, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can follow us on Instagram or Facebook at Love's Perfect Day. And I also want to give a special thank you to Opal Grand because not only did they support us today for the Delray Live, but they also are donating a $125 gift card to Drift and a 2-night stay. And that will be a raffle giveaway that will be
I'm
announced
going
at
there.
the event.
That
I'm
is
putting in on that raffle.
quite the giveaway. And we're going to
so,
put all the
so
tickets
that
in
and
there.
more. That and more.
Amazing. Well, thank you for all that you're doing for the
Thank
furry
you.
friends
Yeah.
and creating an event that they can come to too.
Yeah, it's exciting. I can't wait to see you guys there.
Thank you.
I love that name. Love
So cute. I mean, that's what I just love about this town is you have amazing people, amazing places, amazing causes, and there's always something fun to do, whether it's coming to the grand opening of Drift or with your furry friends to help other furry friends. I mean, it's amazing.
Can't beat it. You have the drinks.
Well, thank you guys for having me.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you.
So I think we have another special guest coming to do all of the other events that are coming up. And I'm going to eat this while he does that because I don't have to do it today.
Yes.
Hello, Mr. Sean Hall.
They told me if I was going to have mimosas, I had to work while I was here.
That's right. That's right. Would you like to try this because it's insane?
I will.
Do your announcements and then we'll.
Yeah, I have
and
to
we'll
actually.
snack away.
Sarah said I had to actually work before I got to try anything.
What are you saying? You're making faces at me, Jamil. I'm gonna. I'm not
You
ashamed.
guys go ahead and try that. So, yeah, we have some really great events coming up. Starting up with the Real Estate Roundtable. That's going to be Thursday, December 9th, 2021. So this Thursday, from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Symphony Delray. Presentation by Mark Julian Holmes on their upcoming projects in Delray Beach, followed by general market information, questions and answers, and our haves and wants info exchange. The best part about this is there's also going to be light refreshments served. So if you would like to visit or attend the real estate roundtable, as always, go to delraybeach.com/events and you can register for that one. Now, next week, let's talk about next Tuesday for a minute.
All right, what's happening?
A lot of stuff going on next Tuesday, actually. So we've got a ribbon cutting at a new Mexican restaurant, Las Catrinas, from 5 to 7 at Las Catrinas Mexican and Tequila Bar. We will be doing a ribbon cutting. As you know, I am co-chairing the ambassadors next year, so I'm going to try to make this one. But the best part is, if you're an under 40 professional in town, you can hit the ribbon cutting, and then you can hit our YPAD event, which is going to be next week, next Tuesday. It's a rare Tuesday event for us.
I was going to say, they're usually not on Tuesday, right?
No, but I'm leaving on Wednesday, so we wanted to do it Tuesday.
Okay. Now we get.
I
Now
have a
we
little
know.
clout. But it's actually going to be at Opportunities. This is going to be the YPAD holiday party.
Ooh.
So this is going to be the event of. If you've been waiting to come to a YPAD event because you're like, I want to come to the best event possible, this is that one. And if you've been to Opportunities for anything, it is the best spot to have a good holiday party. If you want to just have some adult beverages, if you really want to throw down, I'll give you a special exemption. So we've got Las Catrinas ribbon cutting, and then from 5:30 to 7:30 at Opportunities, we've got YPAD, which will be our holiday party. It's going to be great. That also, you can register for that at delraybeach.com/events. So I hope to see everybody at one or both of those events. And then moving on, Friday, December 17th, a good way to close out your week is going to be the Advocacy Government Affairs Committee is going to meet. That's going to be talking about the Palm Beach County School Board legislative.
What you
How
say?
many drinks did you have?
I shouldn't even went over here slurring my.
The customer service here at Drift could not be any better. That's all I have to say. Legislative properties.
There we go.
With the Jay Bogus, the Chief of Staff at the School District of Palm Beach County, and Erica Whitfield, who's the Palm Beach County School Board member. So this is going to be a free event, and you can register for that at delraybeach.com/events. A lot of fun stuff coming up as we wind down 2022. We hope to see you at all of these events that we have going on, and the Chamber's doing a lot of wonderful things. That being said, I am done working, so I'm going to...
So he wants some of this.
All right.
Here real quick.
Listen,
This was a great morning.
awesome morning. Awesome morning. I have to tell you guys, listen, don't take our word for it. You have to come down here and experience it for yourself tomorrow. Get here at 5 o'clock. Get here at 5
You
o'clock.
should come at 5:30 because we want our spot.
Yeah, we do want our spot. We do want our
But
spot.
5 o'clock,
And-
come on over.
The biggest thing, too, I can tell you, do not worry about the parking.
No.
Do not worry about the parking over here on A1A and Atlantic Avenue because they have valet and they have their own parking garage. A lot of restaurants can't say that. I mean, listen, when you come here, it's not only just Drift. Drift is opening at 5, but also take a look at the spa. Take a look at everything else that they have on this property. It's wonderful. I think this is a gem that we have here in Delray Beach.
We're so lucky.
You have to come here and experience it.
Absolutely.
You really do.
For sure. I mean, really, even just getting coffee and sitting outside.
This is really that moment where you can woosah.
Yes.
Just come here and relax.
Absolutely.
Yes, so
I can't wait to come back.
I think I'm gonna be here all day. Find me a corner, just put this in a thermos. Put this in a big thermos, get me a Yeti cup, fill it up. Let's go, and then I can drink it up.
Thank you so much. That did rhyme.
right.
To the Opal Grid for having us and for the whole team here at Drift. I mean, this is just spectacular, and we're so excited to have this in town.
Yes, and guess what? Have a Delray day. We love you. Peace.
Immerse yourself in luxury at our new Tammy Fender Holistic Spa. This holistic haven overlooking the sea offers a wide range of wellness treatments to choose from, including Tammy Fender's legendary facial treatments, energetic balancing services, and a vast range of body treatments and massage modalities. Experience Drift, a new social and dining experience inspired by our location on the ocean and a love for sailing. Get down to monkey business at the Monkey Bar, where you can enjoy handcrafted cocktails, lighter fare, and a beautiful location to hang for a night out with family, friends, and coworkers. Enjoy 50 Oceans panoramic second-level floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the beautiful Atlantic Ocean as it washes ashore the white sands of Delray Beach. Check out Opal Collection's Delray Sands Resort on Highland Beach. Located directly on the ocean in the exclusive community of Highland Beach, Delray Sands welcomes guests to an intimate 115-room resort.